which other three countries you feel can be like competitors to India in order to get the kind of recognition or the power that we have? Let's say if there's a new world order coming, and right now, who do you think what are the top three countries who have a chance to be in this new world order?
Look, I think
China, India.
China is, of course, the US, I think, is not going to be left behind in any way. The US, China, European Union may try and integrate much more and will be seen as more of a country if it goes that way. So China, India, the European Union, the US. But also, I think Indonesia is a country which is very populous, but which is also growing quite fast. That is going to, over time, be a much more important player than it is now. And then you look in other parts of the world. Certainly, if Brazil, gets its act together, Brazil is an incredibly sort of capable economy. Mexico, because of its proximity to the United States, again, growing fast, but it has a huge problem with the drug issue within. But even in Africa, Nigeria is, some of my most spectacular students in class have been Nigerian.
Really?
They have really smart people. They have a very capable, but again, they're held back by, a government which doesn't work that well. So, these are all possibilities. There are other countries that are smaller that are knocking on the door. Saudi Arabia wants to exercise influence much more than it has at present. So we'll see a change.
Right now, if you have to look at, let's say, a close competitor to India, that'd be only Indonesia. No one else.
I think in terms of population, we are so much bigger than everybody else, right? The only country which is anywhere near our size is China, which is why everybody is looking for India as an alternative to China.
+1,
Yeah. But I think that if you are willing to go down to 250 million, then you're talking about countries like Indonesia.
And you talked about Saudi Arabia.